Mariska, a very good afternoon to you. Now, there was meant to have been a media briefing. Has this happened? What can you tell us?
Well, good afternoon to you. Yes, we're coming to you from the Peninsula University of Technology. We're, of course, standing outside the gates where the most activity is taking place at this stage. Everywhere we can see students with suitcases. We've seen small minibuses and larger buses coming to pick students up. So students are certainly leaving in numbers, not in huge numbers, but they are making their way off the campus. And, of course, a little while ago, we were in a press briefing with a small group of students who say they represent students and say they are the leadership. Some of them are affiliated to political parties on campus, and they said they vowed not to leave, and that they are actually going back to the residences to speak to those students who are still there, to hear from them what is the way forward. And their main issue at this point is they said that they are dealing with students who are not wealthy and who don't necessarily have the financial means to make their way off the campus at this point in time.
Look, then, Mariska, what's going to happen to those students then that are not going to leave? Has there been temporary arrangements being made for them, and especially also the students that don't necessarily come from Cape Town but from other provinces and even other countries? What happens in their case? Is the university assisting in any way?
Yes, we have spoken to the university spokesperson, Lauren Kansley. She says indeed they will make such arrangements or other arrangements for students who cannot make their way off campus, particularly those who are not from Cape Town and those who are not from South Africa. Also for those students who are in their final years or who are busy with in-service training. They say these students must contact the university, and alternative arrangements will be made for them. They made it clear that this arrangement for students to leave campus is largely for those students who are not in their final years and who are not busy with exit exams.
All right.
So they say they will make contingency plans for those students and will assist where they can.
All right, Mariska, then what happens to the exams in the interim?
Well, as we understand, all exams that are not exit exams, in other words, final year exams are going ahead, but all those exams that are not final year linked have been postponed. So, yeah, the final year exams are going ahead, or what the so-called exit year students are busy writing their assessments and exams.
All right, and Mariska, how's the situation there? We can see it's rather peaceful from what we're seeing, but from what you've observed, are the police still there trying to keep things cool?
Yes, of course, there is still a very heavy police presence here, but they are largely at the gate here behind me. We've seen a few vehicles here and quite a large number of police members that are still on campus. But we were inside campus, deep into the campus, and it's very quiet. It's almost eerily quiet on campus. There isn't any action taking place at this point in time. You can only, of course, see the damage that has been caused over the past few weeks or so. But at this point in time, it's quiet on campus.
Thank you so much for that update. That is our reporter on the scene, Mariska Botha at the Peninsula University of Technology.